Welcome back, everyone, and happy holidays for whatever you celebrate. Today, we are celebrating Lego Star Wars once again. We got a Lego Star Wars review. This is actually going to be the holiday set. This came out, I believe, a year or 2 years ago. This is going to be the Millennium Falcon Holiday Diorama. It's actually listed as a diorama set. It's an 8+ set 40658, and it is 282 pieces. This is a Millennium Falcon diorama of 7 through 9. So keep that in mind. This is during Rey's time and that trilogy. So we will have Rey, Finn, Chewbacca, Porg, and then also BB-8. So I'm super excited to build this. I actually picked up 2 of these a while ago. I've been wanting to make a video, but during a holiday time, and since we only started YouTube back in January, this is the first time. So I wanted to drop this during Thanksgiving, and this can be the holiday video we release for December as well, going into the holidays there. I will have more holiday sets I'm going to review just because of the holidays time, so I'm super excited about that. But let's go ahead and dive into the unboxing of our first holiday set.
Alrighty guys, so as you can see here, we are doing the unboxing of the Millennium Falcon Holiday Diorama. So 282 pieces, like I said, and this will have Rey Holiday, Finn Holiday, Chewbacca, Porg, and BB-8. There are some other holiday figures out that'll be in this year's advent calendar, as well as the previous year's advent calendar. So you could throw them in here to make your diorama for full, like C-3PO and R2-D2 and Darth Vader. But for this review, I'm just going to be featuring these figures because these are the ones that come in the set. Like I said before, it is a 8+ set, and it is 282 pieces, set 40658, and it's actually one of those holiday or special set numbers that they give it. On the back side here, you will see that it does have a few play features and Easter eggs there of the table there that they commerce on famously all throughout Star Wars, as well as a little Jedi book or Jedi archive book there that they have that they show in, I believe, the 8th movie as well. So Finn has a lightsaber that comes in it, so it's kind of fun that they gave Finn a lightsaber, as well as Rey, of course. And then we do have a turkey, Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving turkey, Turkey Day, or Christmas turkey, if you want to do it that way as well. Over here we have BB-8 and then Chewbacca, and then some festive holiday spirit there with snowflakes, and it looks almost like a Christmas tree there, and it was put into a little top of the snowflake there. I don't know. And then Christmas lights up there as well. We do have Finn sleeping over here and the pork chilling up top. So I'm actually going to open this again the way Lego intended. So they do not have push tabs, and I'm actually surprised. I thought this set would have push tabs given the size of the box. But we'll go ahead and cut it with our box cutter. They both do the trick. So as you see here. Now I think this is going to be a smaller build again with 282 pieces. Probably 3 bags. As you can see here, the manual is just destroyed. So we'll have to do some straightening out of that, but we have that there. And then we have bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, and then we also have a spare bag. This spare bag just has pieces here that looks like are larger, and specific pieces like that wire piece there. So they put it in a separate bag for that reason. But we do have that spare bag there. I'll leave it there. I'm not sure when we'll need that. But we'll start with bag 1. And then we'll go ahead and get our Christmas. I'm going to use this maybe on the show. Christmas, holiday spirit, Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it. But our holiday diorama will be built in just a few minutes here. So let's get right into that. Alrighty guys, so as you can see here, we have finished the diorama. I wanted to do it in this view so you can actually see the diorama entirely of how they wanted us to build it. But I do love the diorama. The build honestly is so much fun. The way you're building the Millennium Falcon's interior is really fun build.
Also, there are 0 stickers. I forgot to mention that in the unboxing, but there's no stickers in this build, and it looks great without them. So first things first, I want to go over the minifigures here. So we'll go over each and every one of them, but I'm actually just going to hold them in my hand because I'm going to place them back into the diorama the way they were planned to look in the actual ending of building the set. But first, we actually have our Rey Skywalker here, and also I want to show on the backside because I'm not going to show them. Those lightsabers earlier do go on the backside of the diorama build for Rey and Finn, just so you guys know. It does have a little spot back there. So the first figure here is going to be Rey with that green Millennium Falcon Christmas or festive sweater. On the backside here, it's still continuing that festive design. It is not have any other Star Wars emblems there though, but on the front it has the Millennium Falcon. She actually does come with double-sided face. Not sure why we give her a serious face and then a more really aggressive face there in a holiday set. I don't know if this set had came out with... No, it didn't. Not 2 years ago or a year ago. No other 7 through 9 sets were coming out at this time. So I'm not sure why they did that. She shouldn't be really angry. But she does have a Jedi, like I said, book or... the sacred text that Luke says in the movie. There's that beautiful printed Jedi logo. This is not going to be in this diorama very long. This is definitely going to be going into a mock. And the inside, it just has a nice little tan 1x2 tile piece to go in there to show like pages. But yeah, she carries this here. And again, like I said, it is the sacred text of the Jedi. Nothing too special about it, but I do love that it's printed and it is not a sticker. So I'm going to put this back in her hand as she's holding it and reading it. She does go part of the diorama looking like she's reading the book. Maybe it's even just Jedi Christmas stories. That's probably what they were wanting to go with there. So I'll put that back there. And I really do like the way that that book is. And like I said, it's definitely going to be getting out of this set once I'm done. It'll be featured in a mock for sure. But... nonetheless, next minifigure I want to go over is going to be BB-8, since he's right here. BB-8 comes in a lot of other sets. Definitely not the first time we've seen BB-8. Won't be the last time probably either. But I do love BB-8. I'm not going to go super in-depth with BB-8 because, again, he's in a lot of sets already. Okay, next minifigure I have is Finn. And then Finn does come with a lightsaber, like I said, in the back. It's a black lightsaber hilt with a blue blade. I do love Finn. He's going to have that rebellion little crest there and that festive blue hoodie or blue sweater. And there it is there. And he has like the old school Han Solo pants, kind of cool too, as you can see there to go with it. I do love Finn. He does come with 2 faces. The first face is super excited, happy. The backside, he's kind of worried, scared, maybe the turkey burnt. So he's going to have that face there, and I'll put him back where he is over here. I love that face, though. That face, in my opinion, fits with what the set is. So I don't know, like I said, they may have just reused these faces from older sets. I believe they did. But I like that face because it at least has him smiling and laughing. And then we have, of course, famous Chewbacca. Chewbacca actually comes in a lot of sets prior to this as well. Once again, Chewbacca is kind of a minifigure you can get for a pretty cheap price, I think, on Bricklink now. He does have that same detailing in the previous iterations of Chewbacca. It is still a great minifigure. Again, I think this is one of those figures that we're kind of reaching the pinnacle and the kind of perfect version of Chewbacca. You could do some arm printing, but other than that, I think Chewbacca looks great. I'm going to put him back because he's at that table over here. And the last technically minifigure that they feature on the box as a minifigure is the Porg. Now, up until this moment, I actually thought that the Porg was not built by Brick. I thought it was just a minifigure. Apparently, it is Brick built. So I could make a bunch of these as long as you have that headpiece. I'm sure that headpiece is what cost a good amount on Bricklink versus the pieces. But yeah, as you can see, it's all brick built, kind of like the ducks are in the Lego Ideas book. It's very similar, but it's just a Porg and it has that printed face. To make it a Porg, it actually perches up right here on its little nest, and they kind of put a little leaf there, almost like it's a nest up there. And then I'm going to go into the details of the diorama now here. So we have the Christmas lights that are hung up along the Millennium Falcon corridor. It's all up here, and they're all different colors, as you can see there. There's actually a specific way to put them on there. I just put them on there how I thought it looked good. We do have more of those leaves over here as well on the entrance of the Millennium Falcon. We have that table and the seat back there where it's, again, famously known in the Millennium Falcon for hanging out. We have a Christmas tree here, Bill. It actually can rotate a little bit if you don't like it like that. You can move it around and it just plucks off like that if you want to take it off too and make it more of a Thanksgiving design. But I think it's cool like this. I like it like this. It's a good holiday design just this way. And then, of course, the feast. We have the little table here. I'm just going to pull this off entirely so you guys can see there's a little carrot, a little cup there, and then there, this little stud on this little magnifying piece is where the turkey goes. The turkey just plops right on there, and the turkey doesn't have the head, of course. It's cooked. It looks kind of funny without it like that. But the turkey's legs you can peel or pluck off, I guess. It's a good, better word than peel. Pluck it off and put it in one of the minifigures' hands as they're eating turkey, or you can move these legs too and take them off entirely if you don't want them on there. But I'm just going to leave them on there because I think it looks good for the aesthetics of the table. Table is secured by just a little 1x2 round piece, and it goes right there. You can move the table around if you wanted to. But other than that, I love the set. As you can see, they have the little snowflake back here. It's a design, and then a snowflake on top of the Christmas tree. And then up here, like they show on the back of the box, on the back side where we have those lightsabers tucked away, which is also really nice, you can take a minifigure and have them, I wouldn't say sleeping, they could be sleeping, but they could also be just tucked up here, hanging out, but from their bunk bed. So as you see there, Finn's back there. You could have them looking that way. I probably would put them in from the back side. It's a little bit easier to get there, so it doesn't fall on forward like that, and then now my fat fingers can't get there. But I still love that they added that. Just another play feature. Again, this set is a diorama set, so you could do all sorts of playing with this as a kid, or you can leave it on this display for your holiday time. You could put this in the window during Christmas or Thanksgiving. You can have it in the front room, on your coffee table, etc. But yeah, I think it's cool that they made it like that. This could be a set you can leave on design or on display during this time of the year. So I love this set. I probably will just leave it like this during this time of the year, and then once Christmas is over, I will go ahead and dismantle it, keep the minifigures, and take that beautiful book and put that into one of my future mocks. So super cool. I love this set. I actually really like the design. I know a lot of people kind of wish that it probably wasn't the 7 through 9 time period, and we had different characters in the Millennium Falcon, maybe Han Solo and Princess Leia and Luke, and done a diorama that way. I understand that point of view, but since this is just a fun decorative festival set, I don't really have a big deal with it being that 7 through 9 time period, because it's just a cute set and you can always take out these minifigures. Thankfully, we do have C-3PO and sweaters, R2-D2 and Luke, and I believe Han Solo as well, if not Princess Leia. But you could always substitute those figures out if you don't like them. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the building process and like the actual review. Let's just go ahead and give this a score and wrap up the video. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed another LEGO Star Wars review. Again, I've been wanting to get to a holiday set for the holidays, so I'm happy that we finally got to do one, and I've been holding on to the set for a while. I honestly love this set. The building process is great. No stickers. I think the minifigure selection is good for the time period in which the takes place for the movies. I think that they included enough minifigures in it. I think there's enough detail to understand the holiday festive and to actually call it a diorama for holidays. So I'm going to actually give this set a 9.8 out of 10, or 9.9 even. I guess I should go and just take it to a 10. My biggest thing is I'm not a huge fan of 7 through 9. I would have liked to see this as the original trilogy. Whether you like 7 through 9 or not, that's up to you. It could be a 10 if you like 7 through 9. If you don't like 7 through 9 and you're more passionate about it than me, it could be even an 8 or 7 because of the minifigure selection. I would just love to see Han Solo and Princess Leia. So going forward, probably after this year, I'll do a similar set to put on display, but I'll probably change those minifigures out just because I'm not a huge fan of those minifigures. So, or that time period. I will keep these minifigures because it's great to have it part of your collection, to have all those festive sweater minifigures, which I think is awesome. But for me, I just don't really like 7 through 9 too much, so I would like to replace it with minifigures that I would like, and then I think it's a perfect set. Also, the other thing with this set, and this is something to keep in mind as well, I think when you're building it, you don't realize too much how much detail oriented it is. So you have to pay attention to the lights that you're doing. You have to pay attention to the pieces that you're putting, because if you mess up, it might ruin something else that's part of the details. So again, that's the only other thing I would say, but that's not a problem with the set. That's just making sure when you're building it, you're taking your time and looking at those. I did the lights the way I did them because I think that the colors and the way it's schemed on mine is better than what was on actually the Lego set. So that's just my opinion, but you could do it obviously however you want to. You could substitute some of those studs for whatever colors you want, but overall I do love the set. It's a great set. I don't know, again, the minifigure selection is just preference. It could be a 10 for a lot of people, and it could be a 7 for a lot of people. For me, it's a 9.8, 9.9, just because I love the set itself. I'm just not a huge fan of all the minifigures and that time period of the set. So you can pick this up still. I've seen a lot of Lego stores that have this now, and it's on super sale because it's been out for so long. And they're just trying to get rid of stock, I think, that they have in the back, because I got this not too long ago at the Lego store, which was very, very surprising to me. But you can pick this up still for cheap. Bricklink, eBay, and other online stores. If you see any Lego stores or other retailers that still have it on shelves that are trying to get rid of the last stock, then maybe you can grab it. It's not going to cost you too much. The set itself, I think, is retired, but again, there's so much stock still, and I think it's due to the fact, unfortunately, a lot of people don't like the 7 through 9 period, and so they didn't pick it up. I still think it's a great pickup, and it's still a great set for you to display during the holidays. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. We'll be back with another review, and it will be more holiday themed reviews. I'll try and sneak in a couple other reviews, and then starting on December 1st, we're going to be opening up the new Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar on my YouTube shorts every day until we get to the final day of Christmas. And so I'm super excited for that. We're going to go through each of the mini builds and minifigures that they include in the Advent Calendar. I don't want to just do a review of spoiling the whole thing. I'd rather do it every day. That's kind of like how I like to do Advent Calendar still. And so if you want to tune in for that, if you check out my YouTube shorts, I'll post one every single day, opening up every day of the Advent Calendar and going through each and every one of them until Christmas, and then you'll decide whether or not you want to get your own or buy your own and open it with me. So up to you guys. But again, we'll see you guys in the next one. Please drop a like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this. Have a good Thanksgiving.